Here is one from the trenches for you. I have a couple of listings, and I hate how not even this is. I have a couple of listings right now, and I got some offers yesterday, and I got a text message with some feedback in it from one of my showings that I had yesterday afternoon, and it said, my client is potentially interested in the property, but they're interested at this certain price, which is below what the seller is asking. And the seller is, what the seller is asking is basically their bottom line. So I relayed that to the agent. The seller is asking what their bottom line number is. And I let the seller know, we're legally required to convey any offers to a seller, but also any kind of buyer interest. So I let my seller know. And he was like, yeah, like I'm interested at asking price. So I communicated that. And so my question to you is that an offer? Do you consider that an offer? Because about an hour later, I received an email from that agent asking for a counter offer because she needed to know by a certain time. And I was actually confused because I thought maybe that an offer was sent over and I didn't receive it. And I was like, can you resend that? And she was like, well, it's the text message I sent you earlier. And I'm like, well, that is not an offer. So I thought it was a good learning point of learning is that in the state of Maine, an offer has to be written down and signed. And there's actually a statute about that in the Maine state law because anybody could commit fraud that way. An offer has to have like an offer of earnest money. An offer has to be signed. An offer has to say who the buyer is, and an offer has to detail how they're financing it or purchasing the property. So even our I was just making sure that I'm correctly stating these things, but in Maine, a real estate contract has to be in writing and signed to be enforceable. And even our guidance says offers and counteroffers should be in writing. So basically, you cannot negotiate a text message. Now, that could be considered a pre-offer, and sometimes we do that. Like I said to her, the seller would like full price. That's an opportunity for her to go write down, prepare an offer, full price offer, since that's what the seller says, or write down anything. But anyway, I just thought that was, it was it made me go look up the Maine statute because I was like, am I wrong here? No, I'm not wrong here. But I always want to make sure that I advise my clients properly. And I thought it was just a good talking point. So a text message, not an offer, guys. Get it written down. If you're a serious buyer, that's how you show that you're serious, is by submitting your documents, having your pre-approval, signing disclosures, showing that you've, done your due diligence for the offer part of it. And then we'll be happy to look at those. Have a great day.